Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for checking out my video. Bought another product for the house. So I'm going to do an unboxing and a review on it. It's the Ryobi 18 volt 1 Plus family hybrid string trimmer. So it works with a cord or cordless. On cordless it uses the same batteries that the 18, they call it the 1 Plus family, like my cordless drill, my cordless saw. It's the same battery. Luckily, once you get the batteries, you can buy the tools, and it just saves you money because you don't have to buy the battery and charger with every tool. So I already had the batteries and charger, so this only cost me 60 bucks. And I needed this because now my son is old enough and he's mowing the lawn now, so I got rid of the landscapers and I had to buy a trimmer. So I might as well do a review on it, maybe help someone else out decide if they want to buy it. So let's check it out. All right, I bought it from Home Depot, ordered it online. I got free delivery. Comes in a plain brown box. So let's pop this open and take a look at it. Alright, out the box, I gotta say this thing's looking pretty sweet. You get your main unit. There's already line attached to it. Looks like the only attachments are the guard for the bottom and the handle, so that should be pretty simple. And you get your books and all that. Pretty nice looking. 18 volt hybrid. All together. The only thing I had to put on was this handle, which just got a little wing nut there, screws right in, and the guard. 4 little screws on the bottom. Ready to go. Okay, let's check out some of the features of this. Starting on the bottom, we have an adjustable cutting width. You can either have a 10-inch or 12-inch length. Now underneath, this little metal tab, it's kind of like a guard that screws off. If it's there, it cuts the line at 10 inches. If you remove it, the line will go to 12 inches where it hits the edge of the guard. Okay, that's one thing. If you look at this, release trigger to advanced string, auto feed string line. So what it says is every time you let go of your trigger, and then when you start it back up, the line extends 1/4 of an inch. So I guess every time you start it, the cord gets 1.25 inch longer. Now you can also do it manually on the bottom, pressing the button, and then just pulling out how much length you want. The 1 Plus cordless and electric. That's why this is called the hybrid. And that's a pretty cool feature that if you want to use an extension cord, you can plug it in, or you can go off your 18 volt or whatever size battery you have for the 1 Plus family. And I'll show you the difference in where you connect that. So that's a pretty cool feature I like. Next feature, on your shaft, you have this knob to trim or to edge. Trim will have it like if you trimming along along a fence line or something. If you switch that to edge, it will rotate the handle so the guard, instead of being flat to the ground, will be up and down, and then you could go along like your sidewalk line, your driveway line, and do your edge. So that's a pretty cool feature. It rotates the handle so you can get 2 different angles depending on what you're cutting. Okay, got your handle. Like I said, it just attaches by the wing nut. Spin it loose, and then you can spin that, rotate that forward or backward to whatever comfort you want. On your handle, you have a safety and then the trigger. Squeeze the safety, and then it allows you to squeeze the trigger to get it going. You have a hook here. If you're going with an extension cord, you can hook it through there so you won't get unplugged if you pull too tight on the line. Right now I have my battery plugged in there. I'm going to unplug the battery, and I'll show you to where you can use either battery or extension cord. Okay, in the bottom of the handle where the battery would plug in, battery snaps into there, just like in any other cordless tool. But if you don't have a battery, or if your battery runs out and you want to switch over to extension cord, this plate right here slides over, covers up the hole for the battery, and you plug in your extension cord. You can loop it through here. So you plug it in, push a loop through here, and then hook it on here, and you won't get unplugged. So that's a really cool feature, is you have a telescoping shaft. So right here, you turn this dial. You turn this, it loosens, and then you can make this shaft long, the overall length of the unit, longer or shorter, depending on, I guess, how tall you are, how much you want to reach, whatever. So right now it's at its shortest length. You can see how short it is. But you can open it up. Let me measure, and I'll see what the different lengths are. Okay, I measured the adjustments in the shaft and the telescope, and it's not much. It's about a 5 to 6 inch extension that you can add. So right here, you just spin this to loosen it. You would pull, and this part right here extends. Then you tighten it up. So overall, a full extension from right at the handle to the string line was about 41, 42 inches. Shortened as far as it'll go is about 35 inches, I'd say. So not much, but it's probably enough, you know, in a 6 inch gap between a person 6 feet to someone 5.5 feet makes a big difference in your reaching and, you know, comfort of use, I guess they could say. So it's late now, it's dark out. Overall, it looks pretty nice. Nice few little features on it. Tomorrow I'm going to power it up and we'll give it a test and see how it works. Rotated the handle to edge. This is still in a normal position, but now you see this is up and down, so you can cut your line along concrete. So now I'll show you how that works. If you miss, go back. The edge, you're able to cut a nice straight line. By rotating the handle, and then the line is. Alright guys, so that's the video. All in all, after one use, of course I wasn't using, my son was, but I'd have to say that it was a, why am I lopsided? It's a good unit. I mean, your main features are, you have a trim and edge option, which rotates the head. So you kind of got a 2-in-1. You got your telescoping shaft pole, so depending on how tall you are, to make it comfortable. You have auto feed line, which by turning it on and off, every time you turn it on, a 1/4 inch feeds out, or you can just depress the button in the bottom. It does not have bump feed, which a lot of trimmers do, which you're banging on the ground, so don't do that. And you have your option of either battery or extension cord, which is nice as well. So, you know, like I said, if you bought into the One Plus family of Ryobi already, you have the charger, you have the battery, or batteries like I do, then it's $60 for this. And any tool, you know, you have to pay up that one time, whatever tool you buy, to buy the charger and battery with it. But after that, Ryobi has a nice line of tools that you can go right through and your cost is like half compared to having to buy it with the battery and charger. So, I mean, if you're a professional landscaper, I don't know if this is for you. I'm in South Florida. We mow the lawn once a week. Even in the winter, we have to do it probably once every 2 weeks. So the edging, maybe every other week. So for around the house, this is probably a perfect tool. I can't speak on the longevity of it yet, but I like it for 60 bucks. A lot of features, seem to do a good job. So thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos. Like, share, and subscribe. Keep rolling through life. Goodbye.